on the mic, breaking down the walls. No mercy, no regrets. Crank it up, ain't seen nothing yet. Lights go down, the crowd ignites. Chaos reigns on Monday nights. Suck it, feel the fire burn. Ripping through the night, no return. Raise your fists, let the madness flow. This is war, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Riffs like thunder, drums like war. The legend grows, can't ignore. Laugh or cry, take your stand. Phil's got the mic and he's in command. Lights go down, the crowd ignites. Chaos reigns on Monday night. Suck it, feel the fire burn. Ripping through the night, no return. Raise your fists, let the madness flow. This is war, welcome to the show. Lightning strikes, baseline growls, shaking lights. No escape, no retreat. Monday's wrath, feel the hate. Suck it, feel the fire burn. Ripping through the night, no return. Raise your fists, let the madness flow. This is war, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Suck it, feel the crowd screams loud. Monday's
Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Are you guys talking? I can't hear you. Am I talking?
No.
No, I had to go feed Z. I'm back.
Oh, okay. God,
I'm back.
you had to go rig some more boats.
Yes, yes. Go pay off some people. Yep.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Win at all costs. That's my motto.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I
Yep.
don't care who gets in my way.
Yeah, apparently.
Yep.
Apparently.
Yep.
Oh.
You're by my side or you're in my fucking way.
Bill, you need to do your contractual
Yeah.
obligations to Mr. Griffey, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Sir Griffey. Welcome to the show. We're so glad to have you here. And your lovely maiden, the lovely Becca, who has been knighted so many times. She has her own battle battalion. Okay.
Swear to God, he keeps knighting her like that. She's going to have more titles than a goddamn car dealership.
Yes, Mrs. Tom, I do have quite a bit of fun with that. Yes, yes, I do. Yes, I do. And to clear up some confusion, apparently in the chat, the Roddy is a rescue dog. Seems like
Sarah McLachlan music.
Seems like a certain scruffy muffin was given credit for being got sympathy votes for being a rescue dog.
Oh. See? Yeah.
Hey, leave my dog out of this.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm just pointing out, for those who have not voted yet, the Papal Roddy is also a rescue dog.
Zoe is a pampered purchased princess.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
Touche, how are you?
Oh, I got swollen feet.
Oh,
I drank a little flavored water, and apparently my body's not used to salt.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
yeah, I tried to rescue a dog. There were no corgi combos available. I looked with 250 miles. I couldn't find a corgi combo or a corgi. I wanted a corgi, so I bought a corgi.
Yeah, we had
Well,
an animal rescue here that when they get what they call premiums, it goes up to like $1,000 instead of like $68 for adoption.
jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, every single dog I looked at was gone within hours. Was like,
You
okay, at
well,
least they got a good home.
Gia, you could always rescue me. I'm housebroken.
That's fine. I have puppy pads.
Well, apparently he has issues with puppy pads.
That's true.
As we found
Uh-huh.
out in the pre-show, he has issues
Yes.
with puppy pads.
I wanted a corgi. Yes, I wanted a corgi. I've had 4 corgis. I only want corgis.
Oh, well, then she'll never want me. I'm not a corgi.
Too tall.
Yeah, but
Not
you have
my
a fluffy butt. But you have a fluffy butt.
Not funny, Phil.
Not funny.
Even though,
It is. Yes,
even
it
though,
is.
even though I
Yes, it is.
night with my fluffy butt in the air.
It is funny.
So I think I should provide some context before we start getting spammed with fluffy butt jokes and puppy pad jokes. I have a small dog that's a rescue that has bladder issues. So to make sure there's no messes, we have puppy pads and she wears diapers. Last night, she didn't make it all the way to the pad, and I had slipped in it, flew in the air, smashed my head and shoulder into the wall and onto the floor. But yet, I am still here, willing to perform, because that's what a showman does.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, you are a consummate professional. I agree. Yes, wholeheartedly.
Unlike Jim, who needs to take 4 days off when he falls down.
Or I gotta do a 22-hour show. I can't do the show the night before that.
And
Or I have a sinus infection.
hey, Facebook Karen.
Hey,
Hey, Karen.
Karen! Apparently, there is a goal for tonight's show.
Is it about
it
pickles? What is it?
No, that's Touche's thing.
Oh, I didn't know.
Apparently, Touche likes to pickle, or so we've been told by a certain somebody.
She likes lots of pickles.
Likes the pickle. Likes the pickle.
Yeah. And one of these days, I'm going to have to eat, what's that, pickle Cheetos if we hit the goal. And I've never had them.
Oh. Tonight's goal is 10 super chats of any denomination that count. Someone remind Pope Jim will not sing during Griffapalooza. Now, I hate to point out the flaw in Jim's plan here, his dastardly plan. We generally don't meet the goal on my show, so that means that I don't have to remind him, and he will be singing. So there's that. So it's up to you guys if you want to hear Jim sing or not.
God, no.
Sue Bear, I
leave it to the audience.
Sore, but I am okay. I will always carry on the show. As I learned from the master.
We have good doctors. We get him lots of prescription drugs, so he is ready to go by showtime.
Did you really have to drop me off at the vet's office, though? The cone is making it hard to drink.
Well, it is your fluffy butt, you know.
Yeah.
Still, though, did you really have to enforce him to put the cone on me?
Yes. The
Yes.
cone of shame.
We don't want you to lick that.
Now I can't chase the mailman. You
Don't
bastard.
lick that. Don't lick that.
Be
NCR.
nice, or she'll give you a flea dip.
I already had my flea dip for the month.
Oh my God.
She'll give you that that bath that you hate with that really scratchy pad.
Yep. Yep.
It gets that underfur out.
What do they call that? What do they call that? Trimming the. What do they call that? Trimming the. What do they refer to it as?
The undercoat.
No, they call it when they. Never mind. I'm not going there.
I want the damn cone off.
Never mind.
Hard to eat my kibble.
Never mind. Oh my God.
No. All right. Well, we're more than 10 minutes into the show. I think we can go to a video now.
Yes, let's move on. Just had a picture flash through my brain.
Well, if I was a Roddy, you wouldn't make me wear the damn cone.
Oh, Dave's in strong. Dave's in strong.
Thank you, Dave.
I want to hear Zoe and the people, Roddy Halogen singing. That's probably true. That's probably true. Thank you, Dave. And yes, Matt G. NZR wears the cone of shame.
You wouldn't do this to me if I was a Roddy.
That's true. I would not. I would not. Gia would because she hates Roddies.
I don't hate
Even though-
Roddies.
Even though the papal Roddy did nothing to her,
I don't hate
offered the
Roddies.
strongest condemnation of the vicious attack on her. Offered her
Didn't you offer me money
her
for
a
a
mass.
propaganda
Gave-
piece to
Gave her a
shame people
mass.
into hating Roddies?
I got
Yes.
bit. I
Yes.
got bit by a random dog that just happened to be a Rottweiler.
Yeah, that's what you say now. That's not what you've been saying all the way up to poison the well.
I know.
If the vote doesn't go, if the vote turns around and goes against you, you're gonna be back to hating Roddies.
It's unfair. It is not fair. I have only promoted my love of the Korg. I have not dissed the Roddy in order to flex votes.
But you did ask me and offer me a cash prize to play that slanderous movie about the evil Rottweilers.
What? I did not.
But if you wanted to, I would still do it. I'm just
See? Backpedaling.
No, it's called hedging my bets.
Yep.
Now take the cone off.
Okay. Okay. We have a court video that it comes up as smarting off in front of a judge never works. Now, this is a small claims case. Okay, why isn't that showing? Because I'm in the wrong screen, that's why. Okay. I'm technology.
And served to the court. I do see
It comes from
that you did file proof of
Lone Wolf Musil. Go over and support his channel. He is a great guy. Fun times. You'll enjoy it.
service, sir. So I'm just going to confirm that on my end. So proof of service. So you used the sheriff's office to complete service, and I see that that was filed. Okay, sir. So thank you for filing that proof of service. Let me go ahead and look up the small claim in this matter. Mr. Nichols, are you aware that Mr. Saylor is requesting $6,157.56 in reimbursement from you for a
Yes, I know
defective
that.
UTV? Okay. All right. So at this time, Mr. Nichols, we have two options. One is that I enter a default judgment for Mr. Saylor where you will work with him to repay him that amount, or if you wish to contest it, we can go ahead and set a trial date.
I'd like to contest that.
Okay. So we are going to go ahead and set a trial date. We are a little bit far out because we are a little heavy with small claims trials right now, so I apologize. My next date would be October 8th at 1 p.m. Does that work for everyone?
It works for me, yes.
Okay. October 8th at 1 p.m. I would like to reiterate to everyone, we will be appearing via Zoom like this, but it'll be in courtroom 6, not courtroom 8. 6. Because trial is set for October 8th, that means that exhibits for this trial are due September 26th. That is a Friday. Everyone must bring 2 copies of every exhibit or piece of evidence that they wish to use during trial. That's because the court will retain 1 copy and then the opposing party will get to have a copy as well, so they know what's being presented against them at trial. So please, Friday, September 26th is the exhibit or evidence drop-off at the Cowlitz County District Court clerk's window. There must be 2 copies of everything. That means starting the 29th of September, you can come in and pick up any exhibits that have been dropped off for you at the clerk's window. That'll give you a week and a half to come get your stuff before trial is on the 8th. Does anyone have any questions?
I have one on picking up the information before the trial date.
Okay.
Is that what you just said?
Yeah, so
You can
drop
pick it
off
up
exhibits by September 26th. That's a Friday at the latest. Starting Monday, September 29th, you can come to the clerk's window and pick up any of the exhibits that have been dropped off for you. And you can pick them up anytime up until the trial date of October 8th.
Yeah, well, how does the judge get to see the evidence before the trial?
I am the judge and I review the evidence that you
Oh.
drop off.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Makes sense.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will see you both back on October 8th at 1 p.m. in courtroom 6 via virtual appearance. Please drop off your exhibits no later than September 26th. If they're dropped off past that, I will not accept any for trial. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Your Honor.
All right. See you then in October. Thank you for your time.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Let's do Frank Beck. All right, Mr. Beck, if you have video feed, please turn it on. We are here in 25S000110. We have the plaintiff, Frank Beck, present. Please unmute. *6 or unmute. Mr. Beck, please unmute. Thank you, sir. Do you have video feed?
Yes.
Please turn it on.
Hey, electric light.
Thank you. The defendant, Dan's Trans, is not present. That's because there has not been appropriate service or proof of service in this matter. So, sir, in this situation, you would need to amend your small claims form and try to reserve the defendant in this matter.
Well, I'm
Hey,
live
Phil?
team.
Phil,
Yep.
is this guy a friend of
I think
Law
she's
Talk with
frozen.
Mike?
I'm not
His
frozen.
channel?
I have perfect service
Yeah,
on
I
my
thought
end,
so. He's the
so I
wolf.
apologize if there's.
Yeah, okay.
So he's trying to get him served. It's taking a little longer than normal. He's wanting to know if he can postpone this.
The only way to postpone this is for me to dismiss this lawsuit and for you to refile later. But you, how it'll work is you can come in and amend your small claims, and then you would have 30 days to serve him. If after the 30 days you have not reserved him, we would dismiss it on our end.
Okay.
Okay, we will do that.
Okay, so please come to the district court clerk's window, ask to amend your small claims form, and then you will have 30 additional days to try to serve Dan's Trans and Auto Repair, okay?
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you for your time.
Transmissions, probably.
Yeah.
Could you please call in Aricia Sanchez? Thank you. All right, Ms. Sanchez, we are here in 25S000084. We have the plaintiff, Aricia Sanchez, present. We do not have the defendant, Rodman Realty, or Don Rodman present. So I'm going to look over the docket.
How long do they have? Because if someone's not present, then we should be able to move forward after a certain time.
Ma'am?
And I'm in nursing school.
Ma'am, I will control how this one goes, and so I will tell you the procedure today. I understand that you sound sort of frustrated, but
Because
I'm
I've been
busy.
waiting for
I'm
approximately
busy. Can we move
25
on?
minutes. Court was at 11:30. So if we're required to be here at a certain time, it should be starting at a certain time.
do you
No.
think, oh, no, that's not how that
No.
works. Do you think you're
Nope.
the only individual that has a case on today?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Okay,
I'm
well, then
saying
you
my
wait
court was
until
scheduled
you're-
for 11:30. So don't be
Well-
disrespectful.
Okay, you can go back into
Ooh.
the waiting room, and then I'll call you back after I handle the next
Ooh.
matter. Thank you.
Wow. Good
All right,
plan, lady.
so before we call her back in, I'm gonna go ahead and actually, did I do that
busy.
correct?
Judge, I'm busy.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and just pull up Miss Aricia's. I just want a second to look after what the docket is because I'm a little confused. There's been a few steps.
I have a goldfish to wash, Judgy.
So I set this trial
Get on
for
with it.
August 20th, correct?
Don't
At
you
1
be
p.m. in
judging me,
person.
Judge.
Judgy, Judge.
Sanchez at counter. So then the plaintiff asked. And then I set it for 7/16 so we may reschedule the trial dates, correct? Why is she here today?
The notice was issued for pretrial assault news for today.
So it was set for today to set a new date? A new trial date? Correct? Per me, set for small claims pretrial in due course with notice, so trial date may be rescheduled.
So plaintiff Sanchez submitted correspondence. Whatever that correspondence was, we decided to set it over.
Well, it was her asking to reset her trial date because it didn't work for her schedule.
Yes.
So we were doing her the benefit to reschedule the trial.
Yes.
So in this case, the notices that were issued. Well, we don't know.
Were notices issued?
Notices were issued.
So what do you do in this situation when they should be here? But it's a retrial reset.
It's the trial.
It was canceled. It was canceled.
My guess is that the defendant did the notice.
Do we set it over 1 week because it's her motion to reset a trial date? But that won't give enough notice to the parties. And I mean, already trial would be set way out into October. Or we can just reset trial and send them the new trial date. But they appeared many times before, so obviously it was served upon the right party. Here, we can call her in. Let's go ahead and call her in. So it looks like the 8/20 trial date was canceled. Okay, sounds great. So 8/20 trial date was canceled in this matter, and then, okay. All right,
Comment,
Ms. Sanchez,
Suzanne.
let's try this again. So it looks like in this situation, you asked for us to cancel the trial date because there was
What was that, Touche?
Look at Sue Bear's comment.
She got bench slapped.
some kind of a conflict with your schedule.
Yep.
But
Yep.
it looks like the defendants are not here, so I'm not quite sure why they're not here. We can go ahead and set a new trial date, and then we can send them notice of the new trial date. So
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
the new trial date that we have is October 8th at 3 p.m. Does that work for you?
I have to check the date. Yeah, that should work just fine.
Okay, so October 8th at 3 p.m. is the new trial date. That means that you need to drop off exhibits by September 26th at the latest. And you're asking for an in-person trial, correct?
It doesn't have to be in person now.
Okay, so not anymore. I think that you requested that originally, so okay. So then we will remove the in-person request. We're going to go ahead and set it for 3 p.m. then. So just so you know, it's not going to be Zoom Courtroom 8. It's going to be Zoom Courtroom 6. So please write that down so you're aware of the different courtroom. And then, so trial exhibits dropped off on September 26th. Pickup for exhibits will be on September 29th. And please bring 2 copies of every exhibit that you wish to use at trial, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we need to send notice. I'm sorry, is this whiteout out or am I just losing my mind? I think it's out. Okay, thank you. May I just use that for a sec? So we need to set, we need to send notice to, and honestly, if they just don't show up, then it's just a default judgment. Send notice. I don't know if there's any way in the notice to put exhibit drop off is due by the 26th. Like you failed to appear. These are the requirements from today's hearing.
Fun fact.
Just don't know
Mike
if that's,
Nesmith of the Monkees' mother invented whiteout.
That is true.
It is true.
That is true. She did.
And
Yes.
sold it for millions.
Yes. Yes, she did.
Yep.
Well, that was fun
That was.
and interesting. I always find small claims court interesting because nobody knows what they're doing.
Is it
Okay,
10,000 now or less? For
It
small
depends on the
claims?
state. It depends on
Oh,
your
okay.
state.
Yeah, it used to be
So,
5.
some
I'm
states-
sure it's at least 10 now.
Yeah, some states have higher
Yeah, yeah.
ones than others.
Yeah.
Unless you're Glenn
Okay.
Stereo, then you sue for $50 million in small
Yes.
claims.
Yes. And it's thrown out.
Yes, because it's over the limit.
But
Yeah.
who'd have thunk?
It was
But I'm
thrown
gonna
out
do
on its merit.
Well, I know that, but they also had issues with this amount.
Yeah.
But, Sue Bear sent in something, and the Corgi Cheater sent it in too.
Excuse me?
We have, audience, if you remember, in Kansas, there's a little hive of soft-sittery going on.
Yes.
And the one woman was arrested.
The script
she-
lady.
Yes, and she did her initial appearance, and she read off the script, and now she's back for another appearance. This time in front of Judge Webster with Regier,
And her
and it's not very
boyfriend showed up.
long.
Her boyfriend showed up on a motorcycle with no license when she got pulled over.
Yeah, the first time. Yep. That he got detained as well. So yeah, their whole clan, even their script master has been in front of the court. So yes, it's quite interesting.
Okay, we had just called
This comes from
25
Old
CR
Cookie Garden.
250 State of Kansas versus Sydney Taylor Leslie. Jared Regier for the state. Miss Leslie appears in person and per se. Miss Leslie, is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where's your attorney? Are you going to have an attorney represent you?
I am presenting myself.
You know you have the right to an attorney, to hire any attorney of your choice. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, you can apply.
You know who she reminds me of?
Who?
We did a drunk girl video one time, and it was a couple, or no, I think they were sausage, and yeah, they were sausage, and the boyfriend is getting arrested, and they go to the girl, and one of the supporting officers asks her what's in the jars on the floor of the car, and she tells them it's urine therapy. She sells her urine at the flea market, or at the farmer's market.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
That's what she reminds me. I could see her doing that.
My God.
And so then the supporting officer is like kind of grossed out by that, and so then he tells the investigating officer, "You really should ask her what's in those jars."
Oh
And
my
she
God.
does, and then her response to the woman was, "They told you you told the other officers that, didn't you?" And she goes, "Yeah."
Which I think you've already done, but you did not request an attorney, is that right?
I did not request an attorney. That is correct.
You want to proceed on your own behalf, and you
Fucking Jim, now he's got my internet buffering.
It's his fault. He's definitely doing something.
can do that. I'm going to stop you from doing that. But is anyone making you give up your right to an attorney today by any threats or promises?
No.
And understand you can hire, and if you can't afford, you can apply for court appointed. And if you qualify, one would be appointed. Do you understand that?
I comprehend, yes.
You do not wish to have an attorney.
I do not wish to have an attorney.
All right, I will show on the record that you've waived your right to an attorney and that you're going to proceed on your own behalf.
Yeah, that's me,
So
Tina.
how do you plead then, Ms.
Sorry.
Taylor, or Ms. Leslie, I guess it is. I'm sorry, I'm just saying it wrong. Ms. Leslie, how do you plead to count one, interference with law enforcement officer?
A plead would be inappropriate at this time. I'm hoping to request a continuance.
Why would a plea be inappropriate at this time?
Okay, so Your Honor, for the record, I am Sydney Taylor Leslie in propria persona sui juris. I am here by special appearance only and not making a general appearance. I reserve all of my rights, remedies, and objections, including but not limited to any objection to jurisdiction over my person. I require a continuance in this matter. I intend on dispute on this matter that I'm looking to clear up before the matter can continue further.
All right, I will grant a continuance for you to obtain discovery, but if you don't know how to do the things you just rattled off, you better have an attorney do it for you. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right, Mr. Aguirre, do you wish to be heard before I pick the date for this?
Your Honor, this does appear to be the first setting since the first appearance hearing before Judge Hart back in June. If the court is prepared to set this matter over for discovery purposes, the state does not object. I'm not sure if the court wishes to set that matter for merely control at this time, but I'll defer to the court on that point if the court will find that the bond is being continued and this continuance is at the request of the defense for speedy trial purposes.
All right, Ms. Leslie, you're charged again with interference with law enforcement officers, a Class A non-person misdemeanor, driving without insurance, a Class B misdemeanor, and driving without a license in your possession, an unclassified misdemeanor, as well as failing to register your vehicle, another unclassified misdemeanor. The judge would have gone over these with you at first appearance. You want to go over them again as far as the penalties?
No, thank you.
All right. And you've indicated you want to exercise certain rights that you are entitled to and encouraged to. But as I said, an attorney could certainly help you carry out those rights. And you said you do not want that attorney?
That is correct.
Okay. Well, I'll have the record and the docket notes show that you have waived your right to counsel and that you know what you're doing.
Oh,
Now, then, do you want to set it for trial, Miss Leslie, or do you want to get the records and look at them and then set it for trial?
I would like to have a continuance, perhaps for discovery or an evidentiary hearing if possible.
Well, I can continue it for both those readings.
Okay.
For both those readings.
Do you see her looking
Yeah,
off
boyfriend.
camera?
Boyfriend.
Yeah, the boyfriend, and he's handing
Yep.
her papers.
Yep. Yep.
They think we're doing great.
The guru.
We got this going. This is
Yep.
awesome.
He's gonna lead her right off a cliff.
Yep.
Yep.
To give you time to get all your discovery, the dash cam, body cam things you were mentioning.
Okay.
And then we can also set it for trial. So when's a good 1:30 trial date, Jim?
Your next one will be September 24th.
All right, you'll need to be back here with all your witnesses September 24th, 2025 at 1:30, and that will be by Zoom again.
Your Honor,
What-
if I may just get a little more time due to the fact that I'm going to be submitting the subpoena and I'll need discovery and I need to just review it so that I can have adequate time to present myself for my defense.
Well, that's 30 days. You don't think that'll be enough? How much time are you asking for?
Witnesses.
I'm hoping for at least 6.
Ha. Ha.
Not only that, right? As we've already seen the body cam, it's not going to help her.
No.
There's nothing in that is going to help her.
No.
So
there's
you
nothing.
need
Yeah.
60 days to review
Yeah.
the action you don't think you did that was illegal.
Wasn't there like a trailer with no tags or something?
No, it was her car. It was her car.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
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 But yeah.
Yeah. Just let it go as far as you can, sweetie. Just go ahead.
60 days.
Jen, do we have 60 days?
We have October 22nd or October 29th at 1:30.
Which of those do you prefer?
I would prefer October 29th.
October 29th. This is continued to October 29th at the defendant's request. Is that over your objection or not, Mr. Ricky? I don't remember any objections.
Your Honor, if the court is prepared to set this matter for trial, the state does not oppose that, but the state will be requesting a ruling as to whether or not the bond is to be continued and if this continuance is at the request of the defense.
Court does find this request at the defendant's, and the time will count against the defendant for speedy trial purposes. The matter is continued for bench trial to be heard and to be commenced August 22nd, 2029 at 1:30 p.m. via Zoom. So Miss Leslie, it's going to be here by Zoom. Right? Be sure you have your evidence ready. If you're going to screen share it, whatever you're going to do, make sure you can do that. And if you need any help getting your discovery or presenting your evidence, you're always able to hire an attorney. And if you can't afford one, apply, but do it well in advance of the trial so that you can get the application completed, returned, and the court can appoint your attorney, and you and the attorney can have time to present your case.
Okay, yes. Your Honor, I did hear you say October 22nd. Was it the 29th that I had requested at 1:30?
You did, so I'll make it October 29th. Jen, you said
Thank
either
you.
of those. You said either, and she picked the 29th, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
It'll be October 29th at 1:30. Now, Mr. Regier will be subpoenaing witnesses himself for the state. And if you find out or decide you don't want to go with a bench trial, let him know as soon as you can so he can cancel any of those witnesses that he may have coming in.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And don't forget, you can look at diversion and see if that's an option. You can call the county attorney, but definitely look into that issue of an attorney.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Anything further from the state, Mr. Regier?
Your Honor, if the court is continuing the bond in this matter, I have nothing further at this time.
I am continuing the bond. All existing conditions plus the new ones I've stated on the record today.
Thank you, Your
And
Honor.
you're welcome. And Miss Leslie is excused at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, not much drama from her on that one. That was kind of fun, but disappointing at the same time.
Yes.
I was kind of hoping for a little courtroom drama, but it's not the case. Talks amongst yourselves. I got to find something.
Why do we always have to banter? Why can't we just do something fun?
Like drunk girl?
No.
Like find you a wife? Because that's always fun.
No, it's not. Not for me.
Well, then quit bitching about whether it's fun or not.
You know, I still haven't voted yet for who's the better animal.
Yes. Yes.
My
Vote
vote
for Zoe. Vote for Zoe. Vote for Zoe. Vote for Zoe.
Gia convinced me to win my vote.
Vote for Zoe. Vote for Zoe. NCR is awesome. Vote for Zoe.
Just chanting's not going to help the case. I
don't know what else to do.
The Papal Roddy will bring you smoked food.
I wish you could see her rabbit ass right now. She's like, oh my God, the way this dog
Her rabbit ass. So she's humping things.
Rabbit.
So she's
like
humping
rabbit.
things. Like rabbits. They hump things.
She's got like double she's got like double jointed ass bones or something. Like
so Gia is starting with offering the chant of vote for Zoe. Phil is saying the Papal Roddy will bring me smoked meats.
Vote for Zoe. Vote for Zoe.
I mean, I do enjoy a good smoked brisket.
Well,
Yep.
Whatever, dude.
Yep.
Yep.
What
Go
can
for it.
Zoe do for me?
Nothing.
I think that Zoe has to knight Sir Griffey from now on.
Nah.
No.
No.
Will the Papal Roddy bless and baptize Sir Griffin?
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Although with her weight, he may not come back up. But yes, you will baptize him.
I mean,
and I'll throw in a little extra incentive. She will smite anybody who displeases you.
So I could really use that. There's a lot of people on my enemies list.
Not just NCR. Yeah, anybody who votes for the Papal Roddy, you can get your enemies smited. Or smoked is actually the plural of that.
That's
nice.
Undecided voter.
Nice tactics. Nice tactics.
As an undecided voter, this is why you need to win me to your vote.
Nice.
Bill is offering me smoked meat. The Papal Roddy will use all of her might to bless Mr. Griffey.
Yep.
And smite some of my enemies.
Yes.
Pretty tempting. Pretty tempting offer.
We know who the
Still
winner is.
undecided.
We know who the real winner is. Yes, we do.
Oh, here we
You
go.
know, you say that, but then you have, your paid shill. Look at this, your paid shill.
Yeah, and you
coming
also
into
said,
chat.
You know what makes a really good non-slip rug is a corgi skin. That was highly offensive. That's the backroom chatter that I get. A corgi skin.
Hey, Phil.
Tell the truth.
It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the fight in the dog. Zoe wins.
Yep.
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't.
Corgi skin.
No, she doesn't.
Threatening. Thinks
It
he's
did
gonna
come off.
win.
It did kind of come off a bit threatening.
Thank you, Basti.
She thinks she did.
You can go change your vote. You just go hit the button and go change your vote.
That
Yeah.
Bourbon kind of bought your vote to Zoe.
Yeah. Talk about underhanded tactics.
I mean, I do love that bourbon. That
Getting
is
him,
really
getting him a liquid wife.
Yep.
They also have a rye.
I've never had rye.
I've never either. I like the just regular bourbon too much.
We have a very famous small batch Templeton rye.
I saw something highly disturbing at the liquor store. Pickle flavored bourbon.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Everything is being pickled now.
Why?
Sonic has a pickled dill slushy.
Why is everything being pickled? Why?
Don't
I
know.
don't get it.
Don't have an answer.
It's
Don't have an answer to that.
confusing.
The
Yes.
one time I hate pickle flavor is German tater salad.
Oh.
I do not like German tater salad.
They got pickled popcorn
we
now,
don't.
and pickled chips, and pickled soda pop, and pickled.
Never
I'm
had
doing the
pickles.
Cheetos.
German potato salad generally doesn't involve pickles.
No.
It's pickle juice and diced
No,
pickles.
it's vinegar.
No. Yeah, it's
No, not
it's
in
much more tart.
in
Yeah.
Leavenworth, Washington. It's supposed to be like a Bavarian,
But
and it's
you guys are
not pickles,
completely
it's
wrong.
pickle juice.
Well, Bavarian and German not the same thing. First off, and German potato salad now is made with vinegar.
Pull up a picture of Leavenworth, Washington.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I come from fine German stock right here in the heartland.
Yeah.
You're German
My
because
fam-
you weren't good enough to be Italian.
Yes, that is true. No, my great grandfather came over here from Germany, emigrated in like 1847.
Everything's changed. Everything's changed. Nothing is what it used to be. Now you Google this, and it's like, what the hell? What the hell is that?
No. Leavenworth, Washington is Bavarian and German, and Paulsbo is Scandinavian.
I had there's a place in Iowa called the Amana Colonies. That was a German enclave, and I had relatives that lived there, grew up there, lived there, and did only spoke German.
My step grandma only spoke Norwegian till she went kindergarten.
Okay, I think I have another soft set video ready to go. Thank you, NCR, for the wonderful banter that I had to carry.
Oh, and one more thing. You said nothing, everything's been fine for many years, and then just this little situation. Well, there's this little situation, plus the cases that you have for domestic violence that Ms. Kate is assisting you in. All right. Good morning, Mr. Buckner. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How about you? Okay.
I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging.
Oh, okay, good. All right, you have two files here with us at for arraignment purposes. Ms. Pate, were you able to talk to him about both files?
I was able to speak to him regarding both, but I did not yet have the complaint on the police report number 2554218. So I would respectfully request a formal reading of that complaint, but we were able to generally discuss it.
Okay, then I'm going to proceed. So you have two separate cases with us. The first is 25FB-1346FY. The second file is WCSD 25-54218. Mr. Buckner, tell me your full and complete name for the record with your middle name, please.
Eric Lemuel Buckner?
Thank you. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. We'll proceed with appearances by counsel. We'll start with the people first.
Alex Chavalowski for the people.
An Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Buckner, we would waive formal reading of the first complaint, and then as to the second case, I would respectfully request a formal reading. However, Mr. Buckner does stand mute as to all charges on both cases, and I would also ask to address bond on both when appropriate.
Thank you, Ms. Pate. All right, so both cases are the same charges. For the second case, it's alleged, sir, that on or about August 8th of 2025, that you were at 6 Ave in Ypsilanti Township. It's alleged that you did assault, batter, wound, resist, obstruct, oppose, or endanger Deputy Sims and or Deputy Gambos, sheriff's deputies for the County of Washtenaw that you knew or had reason to know were performing their duties. That is a felony with a maximum penalty 2 years in prison and or $2,000. Do you understand the charge and the maximum penalty? Not do you agree or disagree? Do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, Your Honor. Go ahead. Yes. I was told that it was resisting and obstructing. That's the wrong charge. That's what this reading up in here, resisting and obstructing, but on your half it's saying assault.
No, it's a bunch of different options. It's assault or resisting or obstructing or opposing. It's all one charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just how the entire charge includes assaulting, resisting, obstructing, battering, wounding, opposing, or endangering.
Mensa member.
Okay.
He's a Mensa member.
Okay, so you understand. It's just the title of the charge.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll have you stand mute. I'll enter a plea of not guilty for you. I'm going to schedule you for your next court date for both files. It's going to be a probable cause conference with Judge Simpson. He will be able to see you on August 19th at 9 a.m. or as soon thereafter as the case can be called. That will be at the 14A1 District Court. That is in person, not by Zoom. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. We're going to get you a
Judge
notice to
Simpson.
appear. You're going to receive additional information from the public defender.
Well, he's proved that he has a public defender. Oftentimes he tries to go this Basovsik route. So it's impressive he's actually got a public defender.
Yeah.
As well. At this point, we are going to address bond.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, on both files, we were requesting a $25,000 surety bond. My colleague had put in a home confinement tether condition if Mr. Buckner is able to be released, as the first RNO that he's being rained on today resulted from an incident where officers were trying to arrest him on 2 separate domestic violence warrants. It is my understanding that those cases, the 2 DV second cases, are currently set for trial, I believe in front of Judge Simpson in October. I point that out because I think that then surety, a monetary component is necessary per statute. In this case, due to the nature of the offense, Mr. Buckner running, hiding, while officers clearly announced that, and he knew that they were there to arrest him, makes him a flight risk.
Yep.
And in order to assure that he appears at his future court dates, the monetary
Let him sit.
surety bond is necessary. Don't believe there was any other conditions I was requesting.
Thank you.
Thank
Ms.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm respectfully requesting PR bonds in both files. I can speak a little bit to Mr. Buckner's pending misdemeanor cases. He is set for final settlement conference in both of them in October. I represent him actually on the one in front of Judge Simpson. His other one is my understanding. He does have public defender representation, and that's in front of Judge Barr. That one is also set for a final settlement conference in October. This first resisting and obstructing case, the alleged offense date being May 28th of this year, does predate him being on bond for either of his misdemeanor cases. And I can represent to the court that Mr. Buckner reached out to me as recently as this past Thursday, because he had heard in court, the prosecutor did put on the record at his last pretrial that there were, as a resisting and obstructing in the queue. I don't remember the status if it was sworn out yet or not, but it was not yet authorized as a warrant, but she made counsel and of course my client aware that that was coming down the pipe, so to speak. So that Mr. Buckner then reached out to me this past Thursday asking if the warrant was issued and if he could take care of it. I relayed to him that given the JIS issue we've had lately in access, I couldn't check. And that was just very few days ago. I can also represent to the court that every single pretrial he has had since May 28th, he has been in attendance for, except for one, which he was in the hospital and did provide proof to me, which then I returned, which of course I submitted to the court, and he was reset for pretrial and no violation or negative consequence stemmed of that as he was hospitalized. And to that end, Mr. Buckner was attacked by a dog last May. He has many injuries that he suffers due to this. He has an MRI. He states to me that
it was a corgi.
No, it wasn't.
It was a corgi.
I have the court transcript. It was a Rottweiler.
It was not. You do not. You're just making shit up. You're just trying. You're just trying to poison the well.
Vote
for the Roddy. Vote for the Roddy. Vote for the Roddy. You'll get a blessing. You'll get a blessing.
He has an MRI scheduled for this week.
MRI.
I do know that he has lots of medical appointments in general, as some of this documentation has been provided to me in the past.
That's what he does.
I do understand there's the new charge emerging from last night. And the fact is, yes, I do understand he was on bond for the misdemeanor cases when this alleged offense took place last night. I will acknowledge that it is an R&O, and I understand the allegation is that he ran based on Mr. Buckner's frequent appearances in court, both in 14A2 and then in 14A1, the case I represent him on. I do not believe he to be.
I don't know how these attorneys do it. And
so he's out on. So
this
he's
guy's
out
gonna
on
kill
bond.
somebody. Yep.
Right. So he's out on bond, picks up another charge.
Yep.
One of which is fleeing.
Yep.
And this attorney, with a straight face, is going, give him own recognizance bond.
Yep.
Personal appearance bond.
He's
PR
a good
bond.
guy. He got bit by a dog. That's it. Yep.
And good night, NCR, and good luck. He had to drop out, and so we wish him everything well.
Night, NCR.
Him to be a flight risk. I believe if he was released today on PR bonds on both cases.
Oh, and he's in court so often because he keeps making up charges.
Yes.
You can assure that he'll pick up more.
Yeah, he always shows up. He always shows up. What he wouldn't have to show up if he didn't do shit.
Stop committing crimes, asshole. Yes.
Phil,
Yes.
Gothic Sparrow has a theory on how he got bit by a dog.
Uh-oh. What was that theory?
And he bets it was a po-po dog.
A police will hold my bone. A hold my bone dog. Yes. He got bit by a dog fleeing.
Yes. Right.
But we're not going to say that. Yep.
Yeah. So in other words, you got bit by a Belgian Malinois. Yeah, right.
He would be in attendance for his future court dates, unless God forbid he's in the hospital again. And I do have faith that he would
God
then
forbid he
provide
gets
said
bit
proof
again.
to his counsel in the court. He does have full custody of his 14-year-old son
Oh,
and shared
Jesus.
custody of his 9-year-old daughter. The
Oh,
mother of his
Jesus.
9-year-old daughter is currently in flux with her housing. So Mr. Buckner
flux.
really has to care for both of these children. He also, for a living, he door dashes. He has a card note to pay. He has a lot going on. And given the nature of both of these cases being resisting and obstructing, he has a lot to take care of on the outside. And his track record of appearing for court, I would ask that he be released on his own recognizance for both cases today. Thank you.
Anything further from the people?
No.
So I appreciate a track record, and he's missed a court date. I appreciate a track record on that. And when he missed a court date, that, yes, Mr. Buckner?
Oh, go ahead. Can I speak after you? I guess I don't.
No, because I'm going to make my ruling. So if there's something you want to say, remember you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Okay.
You wanted to say?
I just wanted to say I do apologize for everything.
Don't apologize for anything, because if you apologize, that means you're acknowledging something went wrong.
Oh, no. It's not that. I'm just for wasting you guys' time. I'm sorry for that. That's what I'm saying. I do have children. I have a lot going on. I got a lot of health things going on. My car is about to get taken if I don't pay that. It's just a lot going on. I don't mind going back to court. I'm not no flight risk. I'll go to court.
I don't mind.
It's just the position that I'm in right now. I'm probably about to lose everything within a week or so. And that's how it's looking.
Well, you should lose
my
everything.
DTE, I got certain things I take care of with that. I just got on a payment plan for that. My son is about to start school soon. I got to get him registered and stuff for that. So is my daughter. I'm trying to fluctuate between help her and her mom with the situation, her living situation. So it's just a lot going on, man. That's all.
That's why you shouldn't break the law.
So
be there for your children, asshole.
You had so much going on.
Yeah, it's got
Then
so much
why
going
are
on.
why are you running from making it worse?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel bad for you. You keep making poor decisions. Okay.
So Ms. Pate did a very nice job speaking on your behalf, and you've worked with her before, so I would encourage you to let her do her job because she does it very well. Here's the problem that I have. So you missed court, you were in the hospital, something else happened, you got back to court when you were supposed to get back to court. Okay, I understand that. But we have continuing behavior that's not ending. So you have assaulting, resisting a police officer on May 22nd. And then while you're waiting to get this all squared away and you're in touch with Ms. Pate, which is great, you pick up another one. And so it's not a question for me of whether you're coming back to court. It's a question for me of, are you going to follow the rules and participate in society like you're supposed to? If every time you have contact with the police on a warrant, when they're trying to
Oh, just wait. It gets worse.
arrest you on a warrant, if you're not following them, I mean, I think they had to break down your door. Did they break down your door?
They broke down the door. They said I had a
Okay, so here's the thing. You have a 14-year-old kid inside, right? You have a kid that you're trying to, you have a kid that you're responsible for, right?
Yes, I do. At the time, he was at his grandma's.
Okay, but he lives in that house with you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then you're trying to provide a stable.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I don't mean, I was attacked over 20 times. I'm scared for my life. It's a lot going on that you don't know, ma'am.
There's actually a lot going on that I do know, because I'm the one who handles search warrants. I'm the one who handles complaints throughout the county. So I'm well familiar with this address. I'm well familiar for what's going on. And I understand that you have a busy life with a lot of things going on and you're responsible for a lot of people.
Being a criminal is a busy
consider
life.
this.
You give me one chance. I promise you. I promise I won't do nothing. I promise. I promise I
I'm
won't.
done. I'm not gonna have you
I'm sorry.
continue to interrupt me. These
Oh,
are
I
your
know.
bond conditions. You are required to appear for any and all court hearings and other places as directed by the court. You must notify the court of any change in address, email, or telephone number. All of your conditions, they will remain in full force and effect until changed by the court. You're required, or you're not allowed to violate any criminal law. You are to have no assaultive behavior towards anyone. Do not assault, terrorize, frighten, intimidate, threaten, harass, molest, or stalk anyone. Do not purchase or possess any firearms, ammunition, any gun components, or any dangerous weapons. Do not be with anyone who has any of those items. Do not leave the state of Michigan without prior permission of the court. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, and no marijuana. If you're able to post your bond, you will have home confinement at the 6 Avenue. You'll be allowed to leave to go to any court hearings, meetings with attorneys, any medical appointments, and if you have to take your kids to school or any medical appointments for them. I'm going to set a $5,000 cash or surety bond on each file. Any questions, Ms. Pate?
So what is 5,000 cash or surety?
Your bond is $5,000 each file. So a total of 10 grand to get out of jail.
So
You're fucked.
I don't know how that works. Okay. So is it 10%?
If you need a bail bonds person, you're welcome to do that.
Okay. Okay.
Ms. Pate, anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Chabalowski, anything further?
No, thank you.
All right, sir, you're all set. We'll get your paperwork over to you. You are welcome to stand up and go to the door. Thank you.
Thank you. I have one last question, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, I'm in debt right now. I don't have the money.
Too bad.
Ma'am, I'm about to lose everything. And the PR
Yeah, right.
will really
That's
help
the
me
court's
right now.
problem.
I have to pay my DTE. I got a lot of stuff to take care of when I do get out. I don't have $1,000, ma'am, that's all I'm saying, ma'am. I'm not perfect. I get that. I'm just asking you, Ms. Garnier, I haven't been in trouble in almost 10 years. That's what I'm saying. This just now happened. This just now escalated
Just
to
2
this little
years.
situation.
Wow.
I get that. I've been doing good.
I'm 85. I've never been arrested once.
Sir, this isn't a negotiation. It's not a little situation. It's a large situation. You're trying to provide for a daughter, sounds like her mom, and your son.
Yes.
He's a career criminal when he has something to lose. What's he gonna be when he has nothing to hold on to?
Dead.
Right. Right. Yeah, I just, I don't get, and also the judge has already made her ruling.
Yeah.
What you're only gonna make it worse. You're not gonna make it better.
Nope.
Right? This is just shut
His
your
lawyer
mouth.
needs to tell him, you have the right to remain silent. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, use it.
And when the police come to you and tell you that they have a warrant and you go inside and hide, they break down your front door. That means now your desire to do whatever you think you need to do for you has overtaken your ability to provide a safe environment for both of those kids and that woman, because there's no front door anymore. So you can't seem to control yourself when I'm trying to talk to you. You've interrupted me over and over and over again. It's not a negotiation. I'm concerned for the safety of the community. I'm concerned for the safety of the officers who are out there just trying to do their job. And one more thing, you said everything's been fine for many years, and then just this little situation. Well, there's this little situation, plus the cases that you have for domestic violence that Ms. Pate is assisting you in. So it's not one little situation. I think there are 4 separate cases that are pending. And these are felonies. The DVs may be misdemeanors, but they're victims in those cases as well. So I'm done. It's $5,000 per case, not a negotiation. We'll get your paperwork over to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Buckner. I'll be down to see you this week. You can step out though. Thank you, Mr. Buckner.
Okay. So I do have a bucket on those two.
I'm sorry, what was the question, sir?
I said I have a bond on those 2 cases, though. You said
$5,000 for each of these cases.
okay. And I'm free to go, I guess now.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
What part of that aren't you getting? Like, she gave you, she tells you the bond. You then tried to argue that you shouldn't have to pay the bond, and then you come back and go, so I got a bond?
Yep. Mensa member. Mensa
Okay.
member. Vote for Zoe. Vote for Zoe.
Vote for the Roddy. Vote for the Roddy.
Vote for
Vote for
Zoe.
the Roddy. Eternal salvation depends on your vote. Eternal salvation depends on your vote. Eternal salvation depends on your vote.
Zoe.
Eternal salvation. A vote for Zoe is a vote to go to hell.
Don't believe the lies. Don't believe the lies.
Propaganda. Propaganda.
Yeah, don't believe Gina's propaganda. Oh, gotta stop that. All right. Any last words, ladies?
Vote for Zoe. Vote for Zoe. Vote for Zoe.
Zoe.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you tomorrow.